Welcome to African Language Lessons. Today I'm going to be teaching you kitchen vocabulary according to the Bukusu people, who are the Luhya people of Western Kenya. There are those things that you interact with on a daily basis in the kitchen. This is what I'm going to be teaching you today so that you can be able to be aware how to say things or what to call things when you go to the kitchen. So the first vocabulary I'm going to be giving you today is kumlilo. Kumlilo is fire, okay? So you can say in a sentence, kumlilo kwaambile. This simply means the fire is burning. So it is kumlilo. So some people say kumlilo, but you can also say kumulilo. So when you pronounce it, sometimes you might not be able to see the difference between kumlilo and kumulilo, okay? So you can simply just quickly say it kumlilo or say kumulilo. Kumulilo kwaambile, okay? The second vocabulary I have for you today is kamechi. Kamechi means water. Kamechi kano kamalai. This water is good, okay? Kamechi. So, kamechi is water. Kumlilo, like I said, is fire. The third vocabulary I have for you today is sirandaro. Sirandaro. Sirandaro is the stand. You know, when you go to a traditional homestead, normally there's a place outside where once they wash the utensils, they put the utensils on top of this stand for them to dry. We call this sirandaro. Sirandaro. This one is a utensils stand. Sirandaro. It's a utensils stand. In a sentence, you can say sirandaro siafunire, which means the utensils stand has broken. So from today, sirandaro. Please let me know in the comment section, how do you say this specific thing in your languages? It will be interesting to know this, if they are similar or if they are different. The fourth vocabulary is wufu. Wufu. Can you begin to guess what that means? Wufu. This is how you write it. Wufu. So wufu simply means flour. Like wufu weka mahindi is maize flour. Okay? Wufu we chapati is chapati flour. Okay? Chapati is a meal that we eat in Kenya across different tribes. So you can simply say wufu, which is, it means flour. Okay? So we should have actually started with this next vocabulary, which is echikoni. Echikoni is the name for a kitchen, okay? In Swahili we say jikoni, but in Luhya, Bukusu, we say echikoni, okay? So, echikoni. Echikoni is the kitchen. So you can already begin to see the similarities between Bukusu and Swahili, and in the future I'm going to bring you a lesson about some of the very similar or even the same words you can just borrow and paste from Swahili to Bukusu of the Luhya people of Kenya. So echikoni is kitchen. So when you are in the kitchen, what do? You cook food. So it will be interesting for us to know, how do you call food according to the Bukusu people. So there are different types of foods. Maybe that I will talk about all the details foods later. But generally, food is siahulia. Siahulia. If you look at this word and break it down and then try to translate it in English, it means things that are going to be eaten or things for eating. Viahulia. So in plural is viahulia, and in singular is siahulia. So you write it siahulia. So siahulia is simply food. Siahulia, food. So you can simply say siahulia siaile, like is the food ready? Siahulia siaile or viahula viaile, are the foods ready? Okay? So from today, siahulia is food. All right. Now let's go to a very, very interesting vocabulary that most of you might not know. And if you know, do let me know in the comment section, how do you say this unique word in your language? In Bukusu, it is called tobe. So tobe is that little lamp. Normally we have it traditionally. If you go to a traditional home, a very traditional home, you'll find this little lamp that you put on, and normally it's used in the kitchen. It doesn't have a chimney. It's very little. It uses fuel to burn and to produce light. So we call it tobe. And I also know that it has other different words. So if you're Bukusu and you're watching me, please let me know the other names that you can use to call this tobe. And also let me know in your own languages, how do you call it? So as we say, tobe, it's like to be, tobe. And notice how we pronounce the B in Luhya is ve. So some people actually think that it's V and they write it as V, but it's actually tobe, okay, B. So tobe is like a lamp, a small traditional lamp. It's not all types of lamp. It's a small traditional lamp. I'll put a picture up here so that you can just see what I'm talking about. As usual, I have a bonus vocabulary for you today. In my lessons, I share with you what I have planned and I give you a bonus point. The bonus point for you today is chihu. Chihu. Chihu is simply means firewood. Of course, when you're in the kitchen, you might be using firewood to cook. Nowadays, there are different ways of cooking. You can be using your gas, you can be using your other methods of cooking. But traditionally, we used to use what? Chihu, which is firewood. So you simply write it, chihu. Remember our KH, like I told you, chihu. Chihu. This is what? Firewood. So let me know if you enjoyed today's lesson. These are very simple vocabularies that you can use in the kitchen when you visit someone who is Luhya and Bukusu. Try to use this vocabulary so that you can understand each other. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, consider subscribing because I'm going to be bringing you very many more videos to dissect the Bukusu people from Western Kenya and to compare these languages to other African languages. If you have not yet done so, please like this video so that the YouTube algorithm can suggest it to very many other people who may be interested. Thank you so much. I wish to see you in the next one. Bye bye.